Stress blocking your healing? Sometimes when healing feels stuck, the problem isn't effort, it's stress. Stress affects more than your energy. It makes it harder to think clearly, harder to forgive yourselves, harder to recognize God's presence. And if you've been stressed for a long time, you might not even notice it anymore, because stress can become your normal, your new normal. But just because you've learned to function under pressure doesn't mean you were meant to live there forever. God didn't design your life to feel like constant survival. Peace is still possible. Exhaustion isn't spiritual failure. Stress isn't necessarily a sign of weak faith. Just because prayer feels hard, quiet times feel difficult, or you feel distant from God, doesn't mean something's spiritually wrong with you. Maybe you've simply been carrying too much for too long. Healing doesn't grow well under constant pressure. And you don't have to force your way into healing. Sometimes healing begins when stress starts to loosen its grip. Look at Matthew 11:28. Jesus said, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." God isn't asking you to perform. He's inviting you to rest. Stress doesn't just affect your body. It can make feeling or healing feel harder, make peace feel distant, and make it harder to let go of guilt and self-blame. And it can even leave you feeling disconnected from God. If that resonates with you, you'll find a link in the comments below to my free guide, 7 Myths Christian Women Believe About Self-Forgiveness and What God's Word Really Says. And if you're ready to go deeper, you'll also find information about my course, From Guilt to Grace, A Journey to Self-Forgiveness, where we'll explore stress, self-blame, the critical inner voice, and learning to rest in God's grace. Thanks for listening. Have a blessed rest of your day. See you next time. Bye.